Coming up, the unboxing of my Star Wars Level 2 Imperial Shuttle Tydirium Easy Kit by Revell. I went into town a week or so ago and picked up this Imperial Shuttle Tydirium at the local hobby shop. It was on offer, so I thought, you know what, I haven't got one of those, that would be brilliant. So, it's famous for being basically Darth Vader's shuttle, which appeared in Empire Strikes Back and also Return of the Jedi. It's not in Rogue One for very long, but it's branded mysteriously as the Rogue One edition, but it is from that amazing scene at the end of the film. If you haven't seen it, no spoilers. But today I'm going to give you a quick unboxing. I've already taken the parts out of the plastic baggies just to make it a bit easier for you to view, but let's have a look, see what's inside. I'm pleased to say you do actually get quite a lot of plastic for your money. The first thing you get presented with is the instruction manual. So it's an easy kit, so it doesn't actually need glue in the same way that the Imperial Star Destroyer I built earlier this year. Put a little link to it in the top right corner here, so you can have a look. So you don't need any glue, and it builds up into a very impressive kit. I am going to glue this because there's a few bits and pieces I want to do to it. So first off, we get all the parts call out. It's not too many parts, but it's quite a lot of physical plastic. Start by putting the dorsal sail together, then the two wings, the landing struts if you want it. I'm going to put it in the landing mode. I think it looks a little bit better myself. Then the bottom of the hull, a bit more on the bottom of the hull. I think that's the sort of the landing pad doors. Then you build up the main hull itself, a few little laser cannons. Then you fix the wings so you can glue them in either the up or down position, or have them free flowing, so you'll be able to move them up and down as your heart desires. That's quite good. Proceed on to button the hull together. Then you move on to the canopy. Important point to note, you do need 20 grams of weight. It's going to be a bit nose heavy if you don't. So that's an important thing to do, so don't forget about that. So either use some actual weight, some old coins, or a few screws. And then you proceed to put the rest of the nose or the cockpit together. You do get a couple of little figures. You get a little Imperial officer and a stormtrooper. Put everything together, and that's your lot. So let's have a look at all the parts. So you get, this is one set of wings. It's all pre-painted and all pre-coloured, so you don't literally need to do anything apart from cut it off the sprue and stick it together if you really wanted to. There's some of the details I've seen on some of the actual studio models. I'm going to use some of the enormous amounts of plastic art I bought for the Nimitz. I'm going to add some extra panel details on here, I think, but it all looks really nice. This is the top of the hull where the dorsal fin will go here, and then the nose section will stick on the side there. Some of the smaller detail parts, so you get a bit of an interior cockpit on the whole base plates, I think, and then this is mostly sort of landing struts and a couple of little laser bits and bobs here. Here you get the engines, which again is all coloured if you really want it, and then the bottom of the hull, this is where the landing pads will go. The actual wings themselves, well, one half of the wings, which is made up of two pieces, so you can all stick together. And then you get two halves of the dorsal fin. Bit of the canopy and the nose detail. Again, it's all pre-painted, so you can add your little dudes in here if you really want. A few more lasers. And the famous chin where Darth Vader came down, that would be the ramp there if you wanted to cut that out. I'm not sure I will. And a black gloss plastic. I think it's entirely made. Oh no, it's painted behind, so it's clear plastic that's been painted behind. It's very glossy and very shiny and very imperial. And then lastly, you get a little stormtrooper man and a little Imperial officer. Something weird going on with the painting of the stormtrooper. I don't think his eye holes are in the right place, so it might do a bit of touch up. But that's basically it. It'll build up into a pretty darn impressive kit. So my daughter promises me that she wants to build this with me. Whether or not that'll actually happen, I'm not sure. some of the details I want to put, I'll put a little picture up now so you can have a look. But on the actual wings themselves, there's a few extra panels. I think it's on that side. Let's have a look. It might be that side. No, I think it's here. Some of this here, which is all recessed panel lines, which is really good. But you can add some of the plastic card on top to give it a bit more detail, which would be quite nice. But it's all really nice plastic. You know, it's a Revell kit. They know what they're doing. They've got a lot of Star Wars activity. You know, the film's coming out in a few weeks' time, as they say, so they're really ramping up stuff. So I'm very surprised the fact that this was actually on sale. Probably shouldn't have been, so I thought I'd snap it up. Anyway, so yeah, subscribe if you'd like to see how I get on with this build. Bit of a side project, like version away from the limits, just to do something else apart from cutting up bits of plastic, which would be quite nice. But yeah, let me know what you think of Star Wars kits.